I went to Atlanta to see what one of the nation's largest transit systems is doing to make riders there feel safer. My investigation reveals some glaring holes in the Metrolink security system here in St. Louis. You cannot forget these attacks on Metrolink riders by fellow passengers. Bystanders didn't intervene. No security in sight. Anyone can just walk onto the platform. That makes some riders uneasy, both on the platform and on the train. Security guards assigned to guard the stations don't have power to arrest anyone. I talked to this former Metrolink security guard whose identity I disguised.
It's not safe at all. It's not safe at all. Not only on the trains, but the stops in which the trains make. I can't jump in and intervene with handcuffs, batons, or anything. All I can do is step back, get on the radio, and wait for help, which is going to take at least 10 minutes.
In Atlanta, the Metropolitan Atlanta Rapid Transit Authority is a far cry from the setup in St. Louis. Unlike Metrolink in St. Louis, here in Atlanta, you can't just walk onto the train platform. Essentially, you have to go first over here, you get a ticket unless you've already got a card, then you walk over here. You have to tap this, and the gates open leading to the train. If you don't have a ticket, getting inside here is tough.
We find that to be effective. That's a method of controlling access, controlling the movement of population, and it gives us a little bit more control of our ridership.
MARTA's Lieutenant Aston Green says the biggest way they keep people safe is with a highly visible police presence. MARTA has its own police department with 300 officers whose sole job it is to protect passengers. Very visible officers patrol the platforms as well as the trains.
Visibility has been a proven law enforcement concept. When you have police presence, right, it makes people feel confident that they're protected, that someone can address any needs, any issues that they may have on a particular scene. Our officers are sworn state-certified police officers with the powers of arrest, just like any other peace officer in the state of Georgia.
I got on a train where visibility seems to be paying off with riders.
I think it's a pretty safe place. I mean, I've never felt like I was in any danger or any harm ever riding the MARTA. I've always felt pretty safe.
A different view when I talked to some riders at the St. Louis Metrolink station downtown. No security in sight, just cameras and a call box in case of trouble. Riders described experiences that made them fearful.
It was like about 5 or 6 guys down here. They were shooting dice. They had weapons down here. And I pushed the button to let them know that y'all need to get security down here. And the lady was like, oh, we see y'all on the camera.
I went to see Metro CEO John Nations, who insists the system is safe. So say, why do so many people feel unsafe, John?
Well, it's very important not only that the system be safe, but also from a perception standpoint that it is safe.
I asked Metro for the number and types of incidents or crimes on Metrolink last year and this year. I'm still waiting. Why wouldn't you guys already have the statistics for the incidents on Metrolink to know just how much trouble there is?
Whether I remember them all at any given time in response to whatever question you have is not the same thing as saying that we don't have them.
Many Metro riders we talk to just want to be provided with more security to make them feel safer. But unlike Atlanta, Metrolink is limited to a security system that depends in part on security guards, not police officers.
They don't have the authority to arrest someone. They don't have the authority to take someone into custody.
That's a weakness in the system.
Well, you've identified it. Do we think the public would be safer if we had a commissioned police force on the system? Our answer to that question is yes.
We have a lot more information on this story for you. Just go to our website, it's fox2now.com, to contact John Nations and hear more from him on why Metro does not have a commissioned police force. And you can also hear more from MARTA. And tell me what you think. After all, you paid for it.